Imagine a prison. But instead of cells stretching across a hallway, it stretches downward, hundreds of levels deep. Each floor has 2 prisoners. And in the center of every floor, there is a giant rectangular hole. Once a day, a massive platform filled with food descends from the top. At level 1, the table is perfect. Roasted meat, fresh fruit, wine, desserts. But here's the rule. The platform stops for only 2 minutes on each level. After that, it keeps going down. By the time it reaches the lower floors, there's almost nothing left. This is the terrifying world inside the pit. Our story begins with a man named Goring. He voluntarily enters this vertical prison for 6 months in exchange for a diploma. He brings one personal item, a book. When he wakes up, he finds himself on level 48. His cellmate is an older man named Trimagasi. Calm, experienced, disturbingly realistic. He explains the rules. Every month, prisoners are reassigned randomly to a different level. You could wake up rich on level 10. Or starving on level 170. It's pure luck. The first time the platform arrives, Goring watches in shock. People at the top eat greedily. They waste food. They spit on it. They step on it. And by the time it reaches level 48, there's barely enough left. Trimagasi tells him something important. If everyone only ate what they needed, there would be enough for all. But that never happens. Because those at the top don't care about the bottom. And those at the bottom are too desperate to think about fairness. After 1 month, Goring wakes up somewhere new. Level 171. Now there is no food left when the platform arrives. Only crumbs. Starvation begins. Days pass. Hunger becomes unbearable. And that's when the horror truly starts. Trimagasi reveals his survival plan. He ties Goring to the bed. And calmly explains. He intends to eat him. Piece by piece. Just enough to survive. No emotion, just logic. Because in the pit, survival destroys morality. Before Trimagasi can finish his plan, a woman named Miharu appears. She has been riding the platform down every month searching for her missing child. She kills Trimagasi and saves Goring. But survival changes people. The next month, Goring wakes up on a high level. Now he sees the other side. Now he has plenty of food. But instead of eating selfishly, he tries something different. He speaks to the people below. He asks them to ration. To take only what they need. They laugh at him. They insult him. Because trust doesn't exist in the pit. That's when Goring realizes something powerful. The system isn't broken. The people are. Later, he wakes up with a new cellmate, a former administrator of the prison. She explains that the amount of food prepared each day is mathematically enough for everyone. But greed makes equality impossible. This idea plants something inside Goring. A decision. If the people won't change voluntarily, maybe they need to be forced. So he and another prisoner ride the platform down together. Level by level. Protecting the food. Beating those who try to take more than their share. Sending a message. For the first time, the platform reaches lower levels with food still intact. Hope begins to exist. But the deeper they go, the more violent it becomes. Because at the bottom of the pit, people have stopped believing in fairness. They have stopped believing in hope. Finally, they reach the lowest levels. And there, they discover something unexpected. A child. Hidden. Alive. The administrators claimed there were no children in the pit. But here she is. Which means the system has been lying from the beginning. Goring realizes something. The real message isn't the food. It's the child. Proof that innocence still exists inside corruption. Proof that the system isn't perfect. He chooses to send her up on the platform alone. Not as food. But as a message. As the platform rises back toward the top, Goring stays behind. Because sometimes, change requires sacrifice. And the platform leaves us with one terrifying question. If you were on level 5, would you share? Or would you become the reason someone else starves?